Let's just like have a
I assumed
conversation.
it was like that. Okay. My name is Brian Alexander Prince. I am currently 28, although I am turning 29 in 2 months. So that's a fun thing to think about. The dread just sets in as soon as I realize I said that. And I've been doing parkour for 9.5 years. 10 in May. More dread. There we go. That makes me feel great. I'm 6'9.5". I like to say 6'10" with, most shoes. And as far as I know, I'm probably the world's tallest parkour athlete that trains regularly. I also do some stunts on the side. Kind of fell into that via parkour. And as well, I'm a trained illustrator. Since I was 8, went to Savannah College of Art and Design in Atlanta and graduated 2013 with a bachelor's degree in sequential art.
You've been training for 10 years. Where do you think you would be if you hadn't found parkour?
Ooh, dude. I thought you're gonna come out with these like subtle questions. You just like hit me with the hard shit. That's good. That's a good question. Wow. I'd like to say that I'd be doing comics better, which is a little sad sounding, but it doesn't feel sad because before parkour, I was in my first year of Kennesaw State University. I was already planning on doing comics and stuff like that. And but at the same time, it's hard to say because I feel like getting into parkour, a lot of that motivation that we all have in our first 2 years of like, I can overcome anything and I'm looking at the world different. I feel like a lot of that helped drive my career. So honestly, I don't even know. Like if I didn't do parkour, like my honest answer to that question feels kind of negative. Like I don't think I'd be doing much. I think I'd be like a lifer at some store or something and like playing video games all the time or something like that. No real drive whatsoever. Or maybe I would have finished my graphic novel by now. It's hard to say.
So, in that case, what ways do you think parkour has made your life better?
God, so many ways. I mean, all of the classic things you hear. It gave me more confidence. It made me stronger. Gave me something to do. But I think the way that parkour kind of impacted me the most was like I'm 6'9.5", I'm 6'10", right? So people want me to play basketball. It's never a sport I've been truly passionate about, even though my dad is, my brother is. So I've always kind of been forced into that sport, and not in a bad way, just naturally have. If you saw me standing around, you'd hope I was playing basketball too. I'd think the same thing, but it's never something I've loved. And so because of that, I assumed I didn't like sports. I didn't like being physical, and so I went like a lot more of a lazy route when I first got into college. A lot of sitting around, a lot of vegging. But then at the end of that year, that kind of was like getting really old to me. But parkour kind of reinvigorated my passion for being an active person. It made me realize that like I do like using my body. I like sweating. I like hustling a lot actually. So, and these days even more. Like when I was in my like prime, what most people think of like early 20s, 21 to 22, I still was kind of lazy, but like these days at like 28, 29, man, like you start valuing that shit a lot more because you see a lot of your friends just like start getting the dad gut, and like starting to like kind of turn into the dude they're going to be in 10 years, and you're like, I don't want that, and so I'm glad I have this creative, fun outlet to keep me in shape for the most part. Yeah, it's also given me a huge community of friends. A huge community of friends, like to the point where they're family, and my family gets kind of jealous at that because I see my parkour family more than I see my family when I travel. My family's like, whoa, what's that all about? I'm like, don't take it personally. It's just like these are people that I've had late night conversations with, huge connections with, road trips with, like bad moments with, and at the same time, the parkour community is giving me back everything that I have to be thankful for these days. All the stunt stuff, any film credit I have, it always goes back to parkour. So, yeah, I'm very thankful for that in that sense.
This guy makes promises.
That's what parkour is all about. It's got
Agreed.
Instagram feed and likes and followers, bruh. My keys over there so they don't jingle when I move. Don't let me forget those. Actually, put those in your bag, please.